Early start this morning, but therefore we're going home.
Don't come over here, honey.
Why?
It's not safe.
Maybe
What did
I
get
got you on
myself
record in
into?
case you go.
Oh no. Okay.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, that
Did
was...
it.
Oh my God, I finally made it. I am back home. Back there, see my second home, Huff. The first thing I did, I dropped my stuff in Airbnb. I am freaking tired. I slept 3 hours last night. And then driving here and direct in the gym. I mean, look at the weather. It's beautiful. I can't describe the excitement that I have right now. And I mean, everything, but like, at the same time, like this inner peace of being here. This is what it's about. And I'm probably totally gaga. I'm tired. The workout was really great. I was so excited and pumped up. It's absolutely beautiful. I've never seen anything beautiful like this. And it's beautiful also because of the way it is here, but it's like the memories and the people. I'm so glad I'm going to see some of them here. Obviously, they're not all going to be here, but this grounds me and prepares me for what's going to come next and reminds me of what I want to achieve in life and how I want to live life, because this is absolutely magical. I mean, at the end of the day, I can talk as much as I want to, and I will talk a lot more, but if you don't go out and live it, you'll never really experience. And that's what life is. Life is about experiencing experiences, doing things, getting out of your comfort zone, growing, seeing the good thing, expanding your horizon, and that is exactly what going abroad does.
Feeling faded, I'm running around and I'm stuck in the phase, yeah. Been like this lately, oh. I need a doctor to give me a shot so I no longer suffer. I might need a lawyer, oh. Cause I've not been too good this time. People say I lost my mind and I shouldn't be hanging with you. No, I don't care about what they say. That don't mean nothing to me. Nobody can do what you do. You take me even higher than I have ever been. I'm moving to your rhythm, oh, I feel it in my skin. We're never getting sober, we're always letting go. Still moving to your rhythm, it's the only thing we know. It's the only thing we know. You take me even higher than I have ever been. I feel it in my skin. We're never getting sober, we're always letting go. Still moving to your rhythm, it's the only thing we know. It's the only thing we know. You're like a spider, spinning a web that is full of your lying. I'm disqualifying you. You're just like Bonnie, and I'm just like Clyde, and you know that you got me. Well, maybe it might be true. Cause I've not been too good this time. People say I lost my mind, and I shouldn't be hanging with you. No, I don't care about what they say. That don't mean nothing to me. Nobody can do what you do. You take me even higher than I have ever been. I'm moving to your rhythm, oh, I feel it in my skin. We're never getting sober, we're always letting go. Still moving to your rhythm, it's the only thing we know. It's the only thing we know. And I don't ever want to come back down. No, I don't ever want. No, I don't ever want to come back down. You take me even higher than I have ever been. I'm moving to your rhythm, oh, I feel it in my skin. We're never getting sober, we're always letting go. Still moving to your rhythm, it's the
I'm really happy we took advantage of the weather the last days. Weather is beautiful, no doubt about it. You see barely any clouds in the sky. We had over 30 Celsius the last days. And tonight a cold front came in, so you can see wearing a jacket, it's I think like 11. It's still kind of warm in the sun, but the wind is freezing. So one of the reasons why I came back is this is home. Other places I also visit, like, applies to everything I visit here, this is home. But home is where you actually make it home. That's what I learned as small kids from my parents. No matter where we lived, it was always home. And that's very similar to this year. This year used to be, or I still feel home here. I think the first time in my life since I'd moved out and then studied military career and all these things, I think the first time was probably since a while that I called a place home. And a big reason for this was for the people. So, and obviously 90% of them are gone. Still want to see these things, and so it is different here. I mean, you go here and like so many things pop when you see the place, like, oh my god, what did we do there, and this we did, and so many good memories and things that had come out when I'm just driving by someplace was not subconsciously on my mind anymore, like, oh my, and it's like, oh my god, I remember it's been crazy. I've been enjoyed it. Also meeting 2 professors here, friends. I got still 5 people actually studying here. I know from back then, and so I do feel here very likely like home. Besides my 2 closest persons from here can't be here. We shared an amazing time. I'm really happy to have seen all this good. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit didn't know what kind of things to go into, but everything turned out greater than I expected. I think what we learn here you can apply to everywhere, and I think this time I had here has been my most peaceful time. So very interesting when I got back to the States, especially to Texas. I haven't felt that peaceful there since I think since back OU, which is amazing. I'm really happy about it, and one reason of being back here, knowing that it's not going to be like it was to kind of remind myself of what's really important. Because if you go abroad, if you do an exchange year abroad, you live very differently, because you suddenly realize how limited your time actually is. And I think that's a key factor to actually live life, because knowing your time is limited, and actually your time is always limited no matter what you do. I mean, if you're at home, you're in your everyday life, you don't know if you're going to be there tomorrow. But going out of your home or known area, your comfort zone, to something new for a certain period of time, you start counting the days, and suddenly it gives you presence. And I believe being present, of course, you should be mindful of the future and reflect on your past, but life always happens in the now. So the greater presence you have, the happier, the more fulfilled, the more you can live your life. And second, what was the greatest thing about here was the international community. Never experienced something like this before. We were almost 300 exchange students the first semester from all over the world. I mean, I had 3 roommates, one from Bolivia, one from Turkey, one from Japan, later one from France. It can be more diverse, and getting to see how people live, how they solve problems, how they approach problems, their lifestyles, and you think, oh, you know, this works for me, I can add that into mine. And you start reflecting on your culture and things like, you know, maybe this is not everything. Because, I mean, the only wrong opinion is if you believe your opinion is the only right thing. And even if you want to know the other sides, it's hard to get to know it if you're just on your own and you're thinking about it. But then being exposed to all this and being open to it and happy and living so much together, traveling, partying, experience culture, was absolutely amazing. Can only recommend it. Do it if you have the chance. Go abroad always, even if it's just for half a year. I would recommend going longer than half a year, because then I think you dive deeper into it, which makes it harder in going back. That is always the hardest thing for me, no matter where I've been away. Going back feels like doing a step backwards, and it makes you feel really uncomfortable. Could keep on talking about this experience. It was absolutely amazing. Actually, this year, it was probably the best thing I've done so far. Still believing the best lies always ahead of you. You should see Andres and me starting talking about. We can go for hours about this. I can talk as much as I want about it, but unless you don't go and try and live these things, you will never really understand. Would like to close it for this of a quote that one of the exchange students back then made, and he said, going on an exchange means splitting your heart in hundreds of little pieces, putting that all over the world, hoping that one day we all will reunite again. And I think that absolutely makes the point of what it is. Things change, some things don't. It's funny that, like, being here, obviously small things have changed. It looks so similar like back then, and I think I found a lucky coin every single day since I'm here. Like back then, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This year will always be home for me. Part of me is here. I think I left part of my heart and soul here, definitely. But it was so great because of the people, and they're mostly gone. Same I can see, like when I was visiting in Texas, I absolutely felt like home there because holidays are still there and they make me feel so welcome, so peaceful. I can't be more grateful. And that's how things are, and I consider myself really, really the luckiest person on the face of the earth to have lived these things, and I'm happy, and I'm really excited what's gonna go next and where to go next. The world is too big to just live in one spot.